Hey everybody, welcome into another gaming news reactions video here on the Arena Productions. And in this episode, we're talking about Sea of Stars. So we got some news about that the other day, and it's reached 5 million players. And with me for this gaming news reactions video is one of my co-hosts on the Arena, a multi-platform gaming news podcast, Burley of Burleman Gaming, who is a crowdfunder of Sea of Stars. So Burley, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You know me, I'm always happy to talk Sea of Stars.
Yeah. So this is awesome, man. 5 million players. I mean, what an accomplishment for this indie game. So the first question I have for you, so reaching 5 million players, it's really a significant milestone, I think, obviously. But what does this achievement mean for Sabotage Studio? And how has the community's reaction influenced the game's development moving forward, do you think, Burley?
Well, I think this is heavily they're very proud that this has reached over 5 million players, and it shows that you don't need to be a big game to reach this. 5 million players, a lot of people, so it doesn't take a giant game to reach that amount of people. For a smaller, like I'm going to say, it's an indie, but kind of feels like a AA kind of production. For them to reach that,
yeah. Whereas that other game, Wulong, also just reached 5 million players as well, which is a bigger production, definitely. But yeah. So another question for you. Obviously, we got more news about single player plus. This announcement, that mentioned more details about single player plus in the news this week. So can you give us any hints or a general timeline for when you think players can expect more information on this single player plus?
I think we'll get something around in the summer. We'll get some more details. The things we do know for single player plus is you can on local co-op, so you can get up to three of you playing together. And for those that, if you haven't followed Sea of Stars much, Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG, but is an action turn-based RPG. So you're getting good chances to block, get extra damage, to break enemy attacks, so stopping them from doing their super attacks or weakening it so it's not as effective. So you've got all these kind of mechanics. So now to have it so that, okay, I'll play as this character because I can get their timing of their abilities are like this. You play as this character because you're better at this type of timing attacks. So it's just a really cool, and it's nice to see developers think and be like, yeah, couch co-op is still a thing. Let's give it to people.
Yeah, so that leads to my next question, Burley, about couch co-op. So it showcases characters exploring together and using unique mechanics like bubble transportation, for example. So how does this new dynamic affect the game's synergy and exploration?
I would say it'll be very interesting to see, because we've only saw from the little trailer they put out. But it'll be nice, like we get to a new dungeon or town at the first bit. Okay, you're gonna check over on the right. I'm gonna go check over on the left. So we can kind of circle around and then meet back in the middle and just try different things and explore. So that way we're not, if we're working together, we don't have to go over every inch of the map together. We can both run around, find stuff, and make searching to get all the secrets and goodies much quicker and easier.
Yeah, and I just want to let all of you viewers know that this is gameplay footage from Burley's gameplay of Sea of Stars that we're showing in this video here. So, okay, Burley, the final question I have for you here. So, physical editions. So, physical editions are on the horizon for various consoles for Sea of Stars. So, how does Sabotage Studio view the importance of physical media in today's predominantly digital gaming landscape, in your opinion?
They're for physical media. I can know because I am a Kickstarter backer of this, and I also have a physical edition coming. They've been really working hard on it. They've partnered with Limited Run Games and others other physical media companies like that to get different physical editions out. They wanted the physical. They wanted to get physical out day one, but they realized with the logistics and everything and couldn't do it. But they've been upfront and honest and saying, "Hey, we can't get it day one, but we will get it to you." But they've always wanted physical because they were always talking about the stories of, you know, oh, getting for Christmas or your birthday, getting that box, opening it up, getting that manual, reading the manual, and like, you remember games from the 90s when it wasn't just the game and the manual. You got like the giant map, and you were like looking, and you'd stare at it before you even put in the game. You'd spend hours looking at that stuff.
Some people would buy games just for that and not the game itself.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah. So as a Kickstarter, is Sabotage Studio giving any kind of information about the possibility of some kind of release window for Sea of Stars 2?
They haven't given release information on that, but they have been hinting that some DLC could be coming in the near future, which I am greatly looking forward to, because if they add more, whether it be DLC or a sequel, I'm there. Like, I've played both this game and their other game, The Messenger.
Yes.
And whatever project they're going to make next, I'm down for, because the level of quality and the amount of effort they put in, and just all the love and stuff, the joy and stuff that they put into their games, and it really resonates when you play them.
Yes, it sure does. All right, so thank you so much, Burley, and that's another wrap on our latest video here for Gaming News Reactions, discussing Sea of Stars and all that's been going on in the news from this particular game this week. So, of course, here on the Arena Productions, we hope to catch you in the next Gaming News Reactions video. And of course, we do a weekly podcast called The Arena, a multi-platform gaming news podcast. And you can check that out on Saturdays, 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time and 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So anyway, take care, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.